In section 2.3, we're talking about dividing fractions. And I just want to point out remember with multiplication, it is entirely possible to swap the order. So if you have 2 times 3, it's the same thing as 3 times 2. When you're talking about division, you cannot swap the order. So if you're taking 3 divided by 2 versus 2 divided by 3 versus 3 divided by 2, those are not the same thing. So in general, 8/4 and 4/8 are again not going to be the same fraction because you're swapping the order of your division. All right, if I was to ask what is 5 divided by 1/2, it's the same as asking what number times 1/2 gives 5. Because remember, this is essentially what division is. It's saying what number times this gives that. So if we have something that is 5 units long and we're dividing it into units each 1/2, let's see, let's count them up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We end up with taking this 5 divided by 1/2 is actually equal to 10. And also you can, what number times 1/2 gives 5? Well, 1/2 times 10 gives 5. All right, so this may seem a little counterintuitive. This right here, when we're dividing by 1/2, it actually gives us something bigger than what we started with. We had 5, we divide by 1/2, we get 10. This is actually, you'll see that this is the case. We'll end up with something bigger anytime we divide by something between 0 and 1. It will just end up with a bigger number. Most people, if you took somebody who wasn't studying fractions or had, maybe it had been a while in their math class, and since they'd been in their math class and they said, what's 5 divided by 1/2, they'd probably think of this as 5 divided by 2. Of course, that's not the same thing as 5 divided by 1/2. So that's what I'm just trying to draw your attention to there. All right, a reciprocal of a fraction is obtained by flipping the fraction upside down. So the reciprocal of each of the following. What is the reciprocal of 5/6? If we take this and flip it upside down, we get 6/5. These are not, I'm not saying that these two things are equal. I just exactly said up above that if we flip the order of a division, it is not the same number. 5 divided by 6 is not the same thing as 6 divided by 5. But these are called reciprocals of one another. And this is just something that's handy, or we're going to be using the reciprocals in just a second, so I'm defining it. If we take 1/4 and we want to find the reciprocal of 1/4, well, this is 4 divided by 1, which is just 4. You'll notice that I'm not saying that these are equal. Again, I don't want to say 1/4 equals 4/1. You don't want to get into that habit because that's just incorrect. It's, I'm doing arrows to show that I'm going from this to something else. If I want to find the reciprocal of 8, well, really what I need to do is kind of like what happened up here. I need to think of this as a fraction. I need to say 8 is equal to 8/1. And these are equal. That's why I'm comfortable putting an equal sign in here. When I take the reciprocal, I flip this fraction upside down, and I get 1/8. All right, and lastly, we have a mixed number. And as you might guess, a mixed number means more work because I need to figure out what this is as a fraction. Fractions are easier than mixed numbers to work with, and so that's what we're going to do. We're going to convert this to a fraction first. 2 times 5 is 10. Add that to the 3, we get 13. So 2 3/5 we rewrite as 13/5. Then we're going to take the reciprocal of it by flipping it upside down. We get 5/13. You'll notice I was not able to just flip the fractional part of this upside down. I had to first convert to a fraction and then take the reciprocal, then flip the whole thing upside down.